Shocking amount Savannah Chrisley spent trying to reach Julie. Savannah Chrisley will do whatever needs to be done to free her parents, Todd and Julie Chrisley. Yet there was a time when something was going on regarding Julie, and Savannah needed to find a way to keep in touch with her. Now she is revealing the shocking amount she spent trying to reach her mother. So how much did the reality star drop? Keep reading for more details. Savannah Chrisley's desperate attempt to connect with mom. Savannah Chrisley has been dedicated to prison reform and freeing her parents. Todd and Julie Chrisley have been incarcerated for 2 years now, but their daughter will not stop the fight. She feels that they should be freed, and more so, that they are being treated unfairly. When Julie had her resentencing, Savannah was shocked by the judge. Julie's probation was extended by 2 years, which blew Savannah away, and she deemed this unfair. She wants answers, and more than that, she wants her mother to come home. While Julie has been away, she has done her best to be there for her kids, especially Savannah, who became the guardian of the 2 youngest Chrisleys. She stepped up and has been doing the best she can with what she has. Her younger brother, Grayson Chrisley, just headed off to college, while Chloe reminds her she is a good mom. Julie will send her Mother's Day cards and help her plan holidays during their visits. However, there was a time when Savannah struggled to get in touch with her mother and spared no expense to reach her. According to People, Savannah Chrisley opened up about her mother's appeal process and how Julie Chrisley was in transit between prisons. That is normal procedure, as other inmates have court dates around the country. Since Julie had to appear in front of a judge, she was being shuffled around, and Savannah was in the dark as to where her mom was. Savannah soon shared how her mom was able to communicate. Shocking amount spent to connect with Julie. Julie Chrisley had gotten extremely creative to ease her daughter's mind, which was incredibly sweet. With all that she had on her mind, Savannah Chrisley was still front and center. However, Savannah did share how much she dropped in an attempt to get in contact with her mother. She continued to explain that it went toward phone calls and emails, pretty much any medium that she feels should be against the law at this point. Ultimately, Julie and Savannah reconnected when the former was back in Kentucky, where it all began. It was heartbreaking, but Savannah has not given up hope and is on a new journey to free her parents. Savannah Chrisley has always been known for her unwavering loyalty to her family, but her latest revelation about the staggering amount she has spent trying to stay connected with her incarcerated mother, Julie Chrisley, has left fans in shock. In a world where the Chrisleys once lived a life of luxury, flaunting designer clothes, lavish vacations, and high-end real estate, Savannah's recent financial struggle has highlighted a different reality. One where money is being funneled into legal battles, prison communication fees, and relentless efforts to maintain family ties. It's a stark contrast from the glitz and glam fans of Chrisley knows best are used to seeing. Savannah, who has taken on the responsibility of raising her younger brother, Grayson, and niece, Chloe, since Todd and Julie Chrisley reported to prison, has been vocal about the emotional and financial toll this situation has taken. But few could have predicted just how much she was shelling out just to hear her mother's voice. In a candid interview, Savannah revealed that she had spent a shocking 6 figures on attempts to stay in contact with Julie. Between phone calls, emails, visitation expenses, and legal fees tied to fighting for better conditions for her parents, the numbers added up quickly. People don't understand the cost of keeping in touch with a loved one in prison, Savannah explained. It's not as simple as just picking up the phone and calling whenever I want. Every single second comes with a price tag. Julie Chrisley is currently serving a 5-year sentence in a Kentucky federal prison, far from the life she once knew. While Savannah initially thought maintaining communication would be challenging, she was blindsided by just how expensive it would be. Prison phone calls can cost up to 21 cents per minute. And with daily calls adding up, the bills have become astronomical. And that's just the phone calls. Video calls, emails, and even sending letters through the prison's messaging system all come with individual fees. We're talking thousands of dollars a month just to make sure she doesn't feel completely cut off from us, Savannah said. Then there's the travel. Visiting Julie in Kentucky requires airfare, hotel stays, rental cars, and other unexpected expenses. Savannah has made multiple trips, not only to see her mom, but also to meet with legal teams in her continued fight to get her parents' sentences reduced. I would spend my last dollar if it meant keeping my mom's spirits up. But it's frustrating how the system is designed to make it so difficult, she admitted. In her podcast, Unlocked with Savannah Chrisley, she's been open about the emotional burden, but it wasn't until recently that she disclosed just how much it was costing her financially. When you add everything together, calls, visits, emails, legal fees, it's well over $100,000, she revealed. And that's just for Mom. We're also doing this for Dad. Todd Chrisley is serving his sentence in Florida, which means Savannah has been splitting her time and resources between two prisons in different states. The cost of maintaining contact with both parents has been overwhelming. It's like every time I get a paycheck, a huge portion of it immediately goes to making sure I can talk to my parents. Savannah's revelation has sparked a broader conversation about the cost of maintaining connections with incarcerated loved ones. Many families struggle to afford even occasional phone calls, and prison communication companies have long been criticized for their exorbitant fees. Despite the financial strain, Savannah remains determined. I won't stop fighting for them. I won't stop making sure they know they're loved. But I also won't stop speaking out about how broken this system is. As she continues advocating for her parents, fans have rallied behind her, with many expressing outrage over the cost she's facing. Some have even suggested starting a fundraiser to help ease the burden, though Savannah has made it clear she isn't looking for handouts. I just want people to understand what families go through. It's not just my parents. This happens to thousands of families every day. As the Chrisleys' legal battle continues, Savannah remains hopeful that a breakthrough will come. But in the meantime, she's prepared to keep spending whatever it takes to make sure her mother never feels alone behind bars. It's a sacrifice I'll make every time, no questions asked, she said. One thing is certain, Savannah's dedication to her family remains unshaken, even as the financial toll continues to climb.